Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam Spencer has been unlucky in love on The Bold and the Beautiful for quite a while now. But his luck is going to turn around. Apparently, there's nothing hotter than a man with a tumor getting shot. Which leading lady will Liam end up with? And will a marriage crumble in the process? Liam Spencer is currently recovering from his $1 million surgery in a makeshift hospital room in the Spencer mansion. This week on the CBS soap, Liam will wake up and his friends and family will begin clamoring through Bill Spencer's Don Diamond house to see the man who beat unbeatable cancer. B&B spoilers hint that Liam will see a lot of familiar faces. Imagine waking up and thinking you only had a few weeks left to live. Then a tiny sociopath shoots you and you wake up at your dad's mansion and learn you have a second chance at life, and your tumor is magically gone. Liam Spencer wasn't worried about a future with anyone because he didn't have a future. But now he is single and ready to mingle again. Liam will become prime meat on the CBS soap, and apparently all of his ex-girlfriends want to be at his side. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope Logan, Annika Noel, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Missins Wood, and Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, will all begin butting heads over their mutual ex-husband. But Hope and Steffy both have men at home. It wasn't that long ago that Liam Spencer tried to reunite with Steffy and Hope on the CBS soap, and they both shot him down. Apparently his double brush with death has made him irresistible. Who do you think Liam Spencer will end up with? In a soap universe overflowing with passion, power, paternity scandals, and designer drama, The Bold and the Beautiful has never been short on eligible men. But as the tides shift and the bodies, sometimes literally, pile up, a surprising contestant has re-emerged as the most compelling, confusing, and oddly captivating bachelor in town. Liam Spencer, the half-dead heartthrob who survived more brain trauma, love triangles, and moral implosions than most men endure in a lifetime. Liam has been a lot of things: publishing prince, waffling husband, annoying ex, and occasionally, a knight in shining Armani. But as of late, he's taken on a new title: the most eligible half-dead bachelor in Los Angeles. His medical crisis may have sidelined him from the boardroom and the bedroom, but they've only enhanced his tragic, irresistible aura. There's something about a man who's been to the edge of death, and maybe sanity, and come back with a tortured gaze and a slightly swollen cranium. Let's break down why Liam Spencer, concussed and confused as he may be, is suddenly hotter than ever. 1. A near-death experience is the new six-pack. Forget abs, Liam now has scars. Not physical ones that we can see, but emotional, neurological, and deeply existential ones. Following his bizarre collapse and the controversial brain surgery that saved his life, Liam's been reborn. He walks slower, he speaks softer, his eyebrows furrow more, and he now asks actual questions instead of interrupting Hope and Steffy with dramatic sighs. The hospital bed may have cooled his heels, but it reignited his mystique. Suddenly, Liam is the man women want to fix, understand, and maybe fall apart beside. His brush with death has given him something he lacked for years: depth. He's no longer just a ping-pong ball bouncing between Logan and Forrester beds. He's a man who's seen the brink and maybe left part of himself there. And let's be honest, soap fans adore a tortured hero. 2. Single and surrounded by exes, a soap classic. You know what's hotter than a guy on the rebound? A guy surrounded by 3 rebounds and a revolving door of potential ones. Hope still looks at him with puppy dog longing when she thinks no one notices. Steffy, despite her tough exterior and her marriage to Finn, flinches every time Liam enters a room. Ivy recently returned and had barely unpacked before she tripped over the sexual tension. Even Luna, who once viewed him as a sort of distant, intimidating older figure, now shows a quiet sympathy when they're left alone. Every woman in town either wants Liam, wants to slap Liam, or wants to fix Liam. And sometimes all three. That's not just drama, it's soap charisma. He's the guy you shouldn't want but can't seem to forget. Now that he's out of the hospital, single and brooding like a Victorian poet, it's only a matter of time before one of these women falls into his arms again, or all of them do, sequentially. 3. The waffle has hardened, sort of. For years, Liam was the punchline of his own love life. He waffled so hard he could have franchised a brunch chain. But there's something different about him now. Maybe it's the brain surgery. Instead of throwing himself into another love triangle, he's sitting with his silence, nursing his grief, and giving long, meaningful stares out of windows. That sort of pensive solitude only lasts so long in the soap world, but it's given him a temporary edge. He's less erratic, less desperate, and far more alluring. He's not chasing anyone, but now everyone wants to be chased by him. 4. He's rich, sad, and available. That's catnip. Let's not forget. Liam Spencer is a Spencer. The man has bank. Dollar Bill is still in the picture, making questionable power moves and occasionally throwing money at problems like confetti. Liam, despite all his emotional volatility, is a man with resources. Publishing empire. Check. Designer wardrobe? Always. Access to jet-setting luxury? Absolutely. But he's not rubbing it in anyone's face. He's sad. He sits in oversized leather chairs with a whiskey glass he never drinks from. He mulls over news headlines in silence. He's the romantic fantasy of every woman who's ever wanted to heal a broken billionaire. Liam doesn't flaunt his fortune, he wears it like a weighted burden. 5. A secret reawakening is brewing. Of course, it's not just about being emotionally complex and half-dead. Rumors are swirling that Liam's slow recovery is masking something deeper. Has he been remembering things he shouldn't? Could he be hiding information about a past event that will shake the foundation of the Forrester Logan Spencer universe? Speculation points to an accident Liam may have witnessed or caused before his collapse. Was Luna really the one who lashed out at him during his argument with Steffi, or was there another player involved? Is Liam covering for someone? Or worse, forgetting something deliberately? This air of mystery adds to his eligibility. Nothing says soap stud like a ticking time bomb of secrets buried beneath a charming smile and disheveled hair. 6. A bachelor with built-in drama. What makes Liam such a hot commodity now isn't just his history, it's the baggage. When you date Liam Spencer, you're guaranteed a front-row seat to chaos. You'll get Steffi's icy glares, Hope's thinly veiled jealousy, Dollar Bill's unsolicited father-in-law speeches, possibly an unhinged Sheila Carter appearance, and maybe even Wyatt's return from wherever the writers have locked him. Liam's world is active, it's complicated, it's dramatic. But for soap fans and soap women alike, that's part of the package. You don't want a quiet romance in this world, you want fireworks. And Liam brings them by the dozen. 7. His redemption arc hasn't peaked yet. This is key. Liam's story isn't finished. He's not a former hero turned villain, yet, nor is he a perfect angel. He's stuck somewhere in between, a liminal soap state that keeps him unpredictable. That's where the best arcs are born. Everyone loves a man on the verge of redemption. Right now, Liam isn't defined by any one woman. He's raw, a little lost, and possibly teetering toward a greater purpose. Whether that's reclaiming his place at Spencer Publications, saving someone from danger, or exposing a dangerous secret, Liam is poised for a big moment. That anticipation, that not yet energy, it's intoxicating. 8. The possibility of the unexpected. Imagine this. Liam and Daphne. Liam and Ivy rekindling something mature and grounded. Liam and Taylor in a shocking older woman younger man twist, or Liam and Grace Buckingham, both broken people trying to rebuild. The matchups may sound odd, but they're precisely the kind of never saw it coming moves that make soap watching addictive. Liam is like a blank slate now, primed for reinvention. He doesn't have to go back to Hope. He doesn't have to chase Steffi. He could do anything. Become a villain. Take over Spencer with a vengeance. Become a single dad finding love with someone outside the usual loop. The possibilities are limitless, and the unpredictability makes him the most interesting man in the lay. Conclusion: the half-dead bachelor is the future. Liam Spencer has done it all, been dumped, cheated on, idolized, hated, nearly killed, and kind of redeemed. And now, in a weird twist of fate, he's become the ideal B and B bachelor. Tragic but stable, for now. Sad but sexy, mysterious but open, and unattached but deeply connected. He's the guy everyone knows, but no one really knows anymore. Half dead he may be, but Liam Spencer has never been more alive in the hearts and dreams of viewers, and in the pages of The Bold and the Beautiful. So here's to the bachelor with brain bruises and emotional baggage. He's single, he's searching, and somewhere in that messy mind of his, he's holding the key to the next big twist. Ladies of LA, consider yourself warned. Liam Spencer is back, and he's the most eligible, enigmatic, half-dead man you'll ever meet. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.